Is your healing? Is your healing? Your healing?
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and thanks for joining me for another video. So today I'm giving you some cleaning motivation. I'm doing a first floor clean with me. I'm gonna clean my office, dining room, foyer, kitchen, and living room. It needs to be done, so I thought I'd film it for you guys today so that you can get a little cleaning motivation. So if you're new here, I hope that you'll consider subscribing to my channel. I really do hope that you enjoy this clean with me. I'm gonna talk you through everything that I'm doing and give you a little music to groove with so that you can tackle your next cleaning project. I always tend to start in my office because that's where I am the most, and for some reason it accumulates the most mess. So I just start by cleaning all of the surfaces, so my desk and my other small tables, I clean those off as well as my couch. And then I am going to wipe down all of the surfaces and vacuum the floor. There's not that much to do in here, but again, it's one of the first rooms you see when you come into our house, so it needs to look presentable. And plus, if you're anything like me, you work better in a cleaner space. It just gives you clarity. And so I like to make sure I end the day with a clean office, so that way in the morning when I come down for work, everything is clean, tidy, and ready to use. Next, I am moving on to the foyer. Now, the foyer is a struggle because people tend to come in the house and just drop everything on the table. The table is not meant for that, okay? It's really a decorative statement piece, which, by the way, you guys, I am working on redoing my whole foyer. It needs a refresh, so guess what I'm going to be using, which I'm so hype about the return of. Bed Bath & Beyond, you guys, they are back. And Bed Bath & Beyond is so nostalgic for us all, right? I remember going into the store and feeling all the things and smelling all the smells, but y'all, they are back and better than ever. So they are back, y'all, with a new and improved online shopping website featuring even better of a selection of all of the things you know and love, from kitchen, bath, storage, dining items. Y'all know they have it all. And now Bed Bath & Beyond is bigger beyond because Overstock is bringing its whole selection of furniture, decor, rugs, and more for us, their valued customer, which we love. So get ready, y'all, for an even bigger and better Bed Bath & Beyond. I am definitely ready because I've got to pick up some things, like I said, for the foyer redo that I'm doing. And then I'm also excited to see what else they have. I know they're going to have a ton of new and chic items that I'm going to sprinkle throughout my whole entire house. So we've moved on to the dining room. So what I like to do, I don't know if you guys are like this, but sometimes I'll take items from other locations in the house and I'll put them in one central place. So I grabbed a couple of things out of the foyer, out of my office that needed to be put away. And I like to use the dining room as a hub for that. So I will just add everything there. And then I will typically do that room last. And I will take all of those items and I'll put them away. So that's what you see here. You see all of the items that I've accumulated throughout the house, and now it is time to put those items away. Next up, we're in the living room, and I start by clearing off the table and back of the couch. And I put everything away. I clear what's around the table as well. And then I move into the living room. Doesn't need much work in here. Just need to grab a couple of pieces of trash off of the couch. And then I fix the pillows. I also like to straighten up the blankets and lay them over the couch. And then I'm going to finish up by doing a little dusting and vacuuming. I always tend to save the kitchen for last because there's so much that needs to be done in this kitchen. And today my husband decided to join me so that we could work together to make sure that the kitchen is nice and clean. It needed a little more work today because we had a party last weekend and we're still recuperating from that. So he offered to help, and of course I accepted. So I start by cleaning the table. My husband built this table, by the way, if you guys didn't know. Fun fact. And I just ordered chairs off of Amazon to go with the table. So I start by cleaning there, and then I'm just going to tackle everything else that I see. So from the counters to the floor to the appliances to the sink, I'm just going to start cleaning what I see that needs to be done. Again, it just accumulates so much dirt for us because it's like the hub of our house. And so this tends to be the most challenging area of our home. I cook 3 times a week, just in case you guys didn't know. I do Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and then the other days are leftovers. So for me, that's a lot of cooking. And so because of that, I know I don't do it every day. I know some of you may say, well, hey, I cook every day. And, I get it. I can't cook every day. It's just too much for me. But even with just doing it 3 times a week, it still ends up being pretty messy from time to time. So I do this last just because I know that it's going to take the longest. And it was so good being able to have my husband come in and help me. I love that he's like that. He doesn't always ask. Sometimes he'll just come in and join me. In this case, he did say, hey, you need help? And of course, again, I said yes. But I love that we can work together and tackle projects together because we got to help each other. There's times when I may not always ask, but I do need the family's help. And so during this time, we get a chance to talk a little bit and just kind of reflect on our day and challenges and wins and losses and just life itself. So it's another opportunity for us to spend time together, and that's so important. So this counter is another one of those places that accumulates things, but I'm adding it there so that way I can take it to the location where it belongs. Remember, we talked about the dining room being that. This also is that for me as well because it's closer to this side of the house. And so this is the place where I'm just constantly loading up things as I'm going throughout the different spaces. And that way I don't have to be running up and down to the 3rd floor and then to the basement and so on and so forth. It's just too much. So we need to have a zone or a place where we can add all of this stuff until we can relocate it to the home that it goes to. So this counter is one of those areas in the house, in addition to the dining room, that works for us, where we kind of add things until we can get them to their proper location. right, guys, that is it for my first floor cleanup. So now it's time to move on to the second floor, which is where the bathrooms are and the bedrooms. And so maybe I'll do a part 2. So don't forget, you guys, Bed Bath & Beyond is back. Y'all know y'all been waiting for it. So the time is officially now. So head on over to the website, check it out, grab all the things like me, because again, we're redoing the foyer. So we need to see what's available to us. So I'm excited to do some shopping. So I hope you guys really enjoyed this video, so much so that you'll give me a thumbs up. And of course, I want you to come back and catch another video, in which case I'll see you then.